Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, we're going to see who's coming towards you in love and what type of relationship it might be. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, Capricorns, let's see who is this person coming towards you in love. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, so it could be a Cancer or a Pisces person. This is somebody who may be an empath, or they're highly intuitive, maybe they read tarot, maybe they're into astrology. It could be somebody here who's also a secret admirer. And we have the Two of Cups coming through, so really strong indication that you two may be a very perfect match. You two could come from different backgrounds. There could also be an age difference here. How they're viewing you, Capricorn, we see the Knight of Cups, so somebody very dreamy, very romantic. And the connection, we see the Eight of Wands. For some of you, there could be distance, either currently between you and this person, or this might be a long distance connection for some point in time. And we see the King of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this person, some of you I'm getting like they might be single, and seeing, and maybe exploring their options. I'm also seeing here for some of you, they might just recently be out of a connection. For some of you, they might even leave someone to be with you. But this King of Wands energy tells me they could have fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag. This is somebody who I do think is mysterious, but they get a lot of attention because they're really good looking or they're successful. I feel like this is somebody who's very focused and very passionate about whatever they do, probably for a living is what I'm getting, or any sort of creative projects that they're involved in. All right, so what else do we need to know about this person here? We see the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you might know this person through work, or you may somehow be brought together through work. Now, the Eight of Pentacles can also indicate that, this is someone that you know from somewhere you go back to. So this can be, like I said, work. It can be the gym. It can be the grocery store. I feel like this person is very hardworking and dedicated, and I'm seeing a lot of abundance here for you two with this double eights energy. Okay, some of you, if it is a long distance connection, it might be like July or August where you two are able to come together. All right, and we see the Justice card, Libran energy. So this is somebody who definitely takes a lot of pride in their appearance. This is someone who really prioritizes balance and harmony within relationships. Some of you might meet this person and they are experiencing some sort of legal issues, okay? And we see the King of Pentacles, so we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming through here. But I feel like you two are going to be quite a good match. I also feel some of you might build a business together, or you two might just grow a lot of abundance together, whether that's like through investments or a business, or just, putting your heads together, joining forces. But yeah, some of you too, this person, like I said, they have some sort of legal issue going on when you meet them. Okay, or they've just sort of gotten through something. They may have also made some sort of big decision that kind of brings you two together. So changing a job, or moving, for example. So let's see, what else do my Capricorns need to know about this person? All right, so I was picking up on that. Like you may be connecting with somebody who's of another race, religion, or culture than your own. Okay, this is somebody who is going to be very funny. So expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person. The laughter you share very well may bond you and alleviate stress. So it's going to be like it's going to be a fun connection. You're going to get each other, definitely you're going to get each other's sense of humor. But yeah, this person may have recently experienced loss and in a period of recovery. And I kind of feel like that's what we're seeing with that Justice card. So maybe they're trying to settle an estate, or there's some sort of legal issue over some sort of inheritance. For some of you, it may be they had to dissolve a business, or they're having legal issues like with a business partner. It could also be a home, but it does feel like it may have to do with work for a lot of them. And we see this energy of them being passionate. So I like that confirmation, because I was getting that this is somebody who is very passionate about what they do for a living. Okay, some of you, they might be in the spiritual community. For others of you, they're just really passionate about their creative projects or their hobbies. And I do feel like this Two of Cups is indicating they're quite emotionally balanced, despite, any difficulties that they may be experiencing. And I see with this Two of Cups energy too, that, you two birds sing sweeter than one. So I do feel like you two are strong soulmates here. This person may follow your social media already. So that could be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. This person may have dark hair, maybe brunette, but remember, these very specific physical attributes, Capricorn, are not going to resonate for all of you, but they certainly will be confirmation for some, okay? And just remember, I'm reading for a lot of you, and you may meet this person and there may be other involvements, okay? So I was kind of picking up on that with the King of Wands in reverse. So this person could be just, exploring their options, or maybe even dealing with someone. They may even leave someone to be with you, Capricorn. But you and them have this strong telepathic communication, or this connection. So your communication here goes beyond mere words, all right? And some of you, this could be like a Capricorn-Cancer connection, although that's not going to be for all of you. All right, let's see. What else do my Capricorns need to know about this person? All right, this person has a pet. I am seeing like a small dog, okay, but again, very specific message coming through. They make something valuable with their hands. So this is somebody who's really good with their hands. Again, that could be painting, it could be knitting, it could be sewing, it could be, reading tarot, it can be building things, it can be fixing things, it could be, a hairdresser, a barber, okay, just somebody who's really good with their hands. Now, they may have called you the other night, okay? So this person, maybe you're already in communication with this person. But for some of my Capricorns, that's definitely not the case. And this person may be a bit more traditional and like to, send you voice notes, for example, voice messages, video messages, and also pick up the phone and just call you, all right? And they may have a tendency to be forgetful or late at times. Okay, so maybe this person does sometimes take a while to respond to messages, and they have definitely been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months, all right? So let's go ahead and see what messages, advice, and guidance come through. What else do my Capricorns need to know? Some of you, this person travels for work. We do get double confirmation here of this person having black or brown hair. Now, of course, they could have highlights. They may have short hair for some of you, and we do see that this person is reliable, they're confident, they're respectful. There's potential here that you and this person are going to be married, or that this can be, a long-term connection. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we do see that this person is spiritual, Capricorn. Okay, so again, maybe they have some type of spiritual career, or like I said, they might read runes or tarot or be into, astrology. I do feel this person's awakened. I feel like you two are going to really connect. It's going to be an easy connection because of that. Now, Capricorn, this person sees you as smooth, okay? They see you as romantic. They see you as charming. Off the bat, they're going to have very strong romantic feelings for you. This person is also seeing you as, some of you might meet this person when you're moving, or you've made some sort of major decision here. This person sees you as strong. This person sees you as somebody who can, or is, bearing the weight of the world on their shoulders. So they definitely see you as somebody who's very strong, but they also see you as somebody who's boundary oriented. And, you will, tell someone off if they're overstepping their bounds, or you will delegate if you feel like, you're starting to, take on more than what is necessary. So they kind of like that really decisive energy about you. We see the Queen of Swords here. There's going to be a strong intellectual connection. Some of you, this person, I'm getting some of you, this person might know your ex, for example, or maybe you know their ex. That's not going to be for all of you. I also feel like your person, this is somebody who's very loyal and truthful and authentic, and they don't really like people that don't match that energy. This person doesn't really like sneaky people. This person doesn't really like Yeah, like people who are dishonest or don't do the right thing. All right, so I think they do have a very strong moral compass. And we do see the 10 of Cups coming through. So for a lot of you, I do think there's potential for happiness and commitment here, and maybe even long-term commitment here, Capricorn. So really nice energy, soulmate energy for sure. Let's see what they really, really like about my Capricorns. Okay, we see that they see you as a really good person. Okay, that you help others, but that you're just a good person. And I feel like this person is also a good person. All right, and this person likes what you like. So you're going to have a lot of compatibility, a lot of similarities, you know, books, movies, restaurants, things like that. But they see that you delight in the arts without having to be a professional. So, you know, you might be artistic, you might be creative, but I kind of just feel like this person is going to like watching films or movies with you. This person's going to like, you know, listening to music while you guys make dinner, you know, going to the same art openings or concerts or restaurants. Like, I feel like you're just going to be super compatible. And again, this person sees you as somebody who's very sexy here with this Don Juan energy. They see you as very sexy and very seductive. All right, so we do see the 8 of Wands here. There might be distance here between you and this person for some period of time. I'm really picking up on travel. But I also feel like you and this person definitely, you know, things are going to move, I think, fairly quickly between the two of you. I do think that there's going to be a lot of focused intention. There's going to be a lot of love. Remember, the 8 of Wands were originally the Wands of love. All right, Spirit saying, oh, did I call it earlier or what, Capricorn? This is going to be an abundant connection. You two are going to put your two heads together, and I don't know if it's investments, I don't know if it's creating a business, or it's just joining forces here, but I definitely see you two being, you know, a quote-unquote power couple. Ooh, look at that. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So again, your person might be experiencing some legal difficulties around their business or around work, or maybe even like a contract that was broken. They may even be getting like lawyers involved and things like that. That's what I get with the Justice card. And children are important to this partnership. So I do think you and this person are going to agree on what you want to create, if you want to have children or not, you know, or, you know, blending families if you're a single parent or they are. But Spirit also wants you to know that everything happens for a reason. So I definitely feel like you two are being brought together for a purpose, and that purpose is most likely for healing and raising the vibration here, you know. So it feels super positive. I don't remember the last time we had such a positive reading for my Capricorns out there. All right, but let's see. We see that you're manifesting this, so very soon your true love will arrive. Okay, and for some of you, if you're at a distance from this person, they're coming towards you. For others of you, you're going to meet them very soon. And this is going to be a connection where there's healthy space and room to breathe. So where you two trust each other. Okay, and you two can have your independent lives, but you find solace and freedom within the relationship, right? All right, let's see. Any other important dates here for my Capricorns with this connection? So November, so there could be, you know, a Scorpio or a Sag placement here. Some of you might meet this person next month, which would be June, between June and November. All right, my lovely Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.